Hey, what's up, guys? Arkale here. Very big thank you to J7Jace, who inspired me to come back to tactics. I've been on YouTube for a bit covering other games, but his video inspired me to come back, and obviously with the release of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, I decided it would be a perfect time to open a YouTube channel again dedicated to tactics and other strategy games and do challenges on them, which is pretty much what my name is known for, as well as the Final Fantasy Tactics 1.3 mod many years ago in another life, basically. So I was poking around before we start the challenge. We're going to start it tomorrow around 4 p.m. Eastern, just so you know. I'll put that in the video description. So tomorrow I'm going to do the whole thing live. The whole thing's going to be completely live. So no cuts, no edits. It's going to be live stream only. I think that's the best way to do something like this, so people see what's doable in game. This is my first time with the Ivalice Chronicles, so I don't really know a lot about what the changes are. I've been kind of getting accustomed to them. This is just a new game I made to poke around what the different changes are. Let me retreat from this. So I don't even know the buttons all that well because I'm playing on controller here on Steam. But this would be an example of a solo archer file where it's a file that only plays with the Archer job class. So starting tomorrow, the challenge, I wanted to go over the rules so people know what to expect. You can't use anybody but Ramza. You can only level up in the Archer job class. So we're only going to be playing Archer. As soon as the first battle ends, we're going to be getting level 2 Squire and going over to Archer. And then we're going to be equipping a bowgun. I noticed that there was a bowgun in my inventory. I'm not sure if that's new. I don't remember that in the vanilla game. It's been like, I want to say 10 years since I played tactics, dedicated tactics. My last time with it was the PSP version, I believe, or iPhone version? iPhone version, a long time ago. And I noticed that the Collector's Edition has new items that you can equip right at the start. You can get them from the... Where is it? From the options. I think there's options here. Bonus items. If you have the Deluxe Edition, you can get the Academy Blade, which is the sword that gives speed. The Barret, the Tunic, which are really powerful items, especially for a new game. It's actually kind of cool that they added that because it makes early game challenges much more viable. The Academy Beret gives 20 HP and immunity to Charm, which is pretty useful early against things like Chocobos. And it's much more HP than the leather cap. And the Academy Tunic as well, 20 HP compared to 5, and also gives you Shell, which is perma Shell. That's huge. Also, Ring of Aptitude is a bonus item. It gives you JP and Job EXP. So going over all those changes, and I also noticed that Archer abilities seem a little faster, so that should make the ramp up a little easier. I did want to go over the rules once again. So the rules of a solo class challenge are no abuse of degenerator. So we cannot use degenerator trap. We cannot use glitches. I'm not sure if JP Scroll is in the game, but we cannot use glitches. You can level up in random battles, but you cannot use glitches. You can't use item duping. There's no glitches involved. I'll put all the rules in the video description. And you also cannot use anybody but Ramza. The only exception to using anybody but Ramza is when the game forces you to use guests. So for example, here, I'm the very, very start of the chapter, and I only have... here, I'm still getting used to the controllers. I only have Delita and Algus. Never going to call him Argath. So they're the only people I can use in story battles. If I run into a random battle, it's Archer only. I want to avoid leveling up a lot because obviously I don't want to run, I don't want to scale the random battles too high. I will only be leveling up to 99 later in chapter 4. I don't know if it's doable in this version. So those are the rules. I've never played Ivalice Chronicles before, and this is not going to be a standard playthrough. Like I said, I'm well versed enough in the game where I really beating it with a whole team is kind of brain dead easy. Like I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to stick to challenges. So this is going to be a solo archer challenge. This is going to be your intro video to the series. If you're new to the challenge rules, then this video is for you. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me see. Did I miss anything? No glitches, no exploits, no item duping, no degenerator. You can only level up in the archer job. So after the first battle, Ramza has to be an archer. We're going to go over the archer stats here. Archer, as far as I remember, doesn't have the best growth in anything. Okay attack growth, but average speed and HP growth. And equips light armor. The original solo archer run that I did on YouTube, I want to say many years ago, I want to say, let's see, over 10 years ago, involved a lot of resets, because that's why I want to do it live. It involved a lot of resets. A lot of people that are newer to tactics might not know this, but some classes can beat the whole game solo. Now, because Ivalice Chronicles added difficulty, we're gonna go over that. I think we have to talk about difficulty. So, whoops, I don't mean to do that. I actually wanted to check out the options. So here, you can change the options, the difficulty at any time. I believe Night is the closest difficulty to the original game, so we're going to be starting with that. And then Tactician, I was talking to J7Js. Apparently, Tactician gives you you deal less damage and you take more damage. So for Tactician, I might turn it on in case battles are really easy, like the early battles we might do Tactician. But the goal of this playthrough is going to be as close as possible to the original game, which should be the Night difficulty. Squire is going to be too easy, so we're going to be doing Night. You can change this difficulty at any moment, at any point of the playthrough. So what I'll be doing is, if I see that it gets really easy, I'll bump it up to Tactician for whatever reason. But if I see that something's become impossible, we're just going to keep doing it with Night. For example, the fight against Elmdor, I don't see that being possible on Tactician for a variety of reasons. But we'll go over that in the playthrough. But for now, the default's just going to be Night difficulty. And I think that covers it. This file, we're not going to be using it. I just started this file to familiarize myself with the changes. A lot of changes in the early game, and it looks like the Archer class is a little better. I was seeing that our aim+1 is very powerful. aim+1 is very fast resolution now. But stay tuned tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. I started this YouTube channel just for this challenge. I'll be doing more in the future. But we will catch you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern here for streaming. My channel's actually, this channel, I have other YouTube channels that have a lot of followers. This one's going to be Tactics for now. This channel is actually only enabled for streaming starting tomorrow. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. It's a brand new channel. So stick with me if you've never seen a whole challenge done before, all on video. It is very, very unique because, again, all the fails are going to be recorded. Everything's going to be on video for you to see. All the resets, all the deaths, all the really lucky crits, all the really lucky misses, and all the really lucky 0.005% chain of events that make such a run possible. Stay tuned tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, for the start of the Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles Solo Archer Challenge on the Arc Hill 7 YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon.